Okay, I gotta see this one video just to see what exactly happened this morning with Trump and this bombing type.
Literally, I woke up and they said, we have started a war. Excuse me?
Girl.
I'm trying to make it switch screen. What are you talking about? We're fine.
Oh my God. Wisconsin Karen shoots a 14-year-old. Huh? Yeah. Long crime.
A string of break-ins pushes one mom to her breaking point. When she takes revenge into her own hands, the consequences turn deadly.
Were you guys with them?
This is Inside the Crime, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Elizabeth Miller. It's August 15th, 2024. We're in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Just before 3:30 that afternoon, officers are dispatched to a local neighborhood and find themselves at the scene of a shooting.
Okay, just to let you know, I received 3120 to check the shop. Were you guys with them?
There's a lot of commotion at the scene. According to a report by Fox 6 Milwaukee, bystanders actually administered 2 doses of Narcan to the victim because they initially thought they were suffering from an overdose.
How are
It was
you?
only when EMS arrived that it was discovered the victim had been shot in the back.
Let's tape up. Yeah. I know you're from a couple of years.
I know. Yeah, sorry. On my computer working right now.
Nothing popped up with his exact name, so I'm trying to do another search. Yeah, I'll put it around my head. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, the description is like, I'm sure you know, I'm pretty sure it's very close to the same wetland as what you have now. So I think the transition will be really easy for you and your business because it's extremely roomy and then it has the same bedroom.
Officers later confirmed the identity of the victim, 14-year-old Elijah Coleman Richmond. He was rushed to the hospital, but once there, officials came back with the devastating news. He didn't survive his injuries. The shooter's in the way, and now detectives are looking at a homicide investigation. The following day, that investigation led officers here executing a search warrant out of Milwaukee.
Yes, it is. Good morning, guys.
Yeah, and then the backyard is fully decked out. But like investment-wise,
was identified as 22-year-old Soraya Johnson. She admits to detectives the string of break-ins in the neighborhood was pushing her over the edge.
Can you tell us what happened? Like kind of from the beginning of what happened?
Pre-foreclosure, and they really want to sell their house. Got there, and
Yes, very pretty. Wait till we get done. It's going to be even prettier.
definitely help.
Because they think that he was overdosing, but then they heard that he was shot in the back. And I wouldn't park my little sister's car at my brother's house. Who notifies you that somebody breaks in the car?
How much time?
Hi, welcome in. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you guys for supporting my channel.
She comes to you. And that's not okay.
Yeah, I think it's
So
they did we came in pretty low, so they countered the price back to 5. Like I said, and I got and I chased him. And so then
why did you chase me on sister car? Why did she? I was with the boys. And okay. I was upset because Jacob was breaking in our stuff. And since we moved over there, stealing our stuff, it's like it costs us money. We don't have all that money to keep
came in at 525, yeah.
That's frustrating.
Pretty low, and then obviously too, like
So
with the concessions, you're ending up basically around 530 anyway. That's like what you're paying for the house. But then also we have the
what is that?
if you find anything, we're not buying the house out of it, so if you find anything that we don't have to ask for a little bit more money to help with anything would be
Come back to the house, I guess,
you're in that house.
to put it with books or something, I don't know, to start dating. It's 200 people.
And then, yep, and then
And they were just walking down the street. They were just
I gotta go for
and
it.
they just started running. Yeah. That's what you're talking about? That he started shooting? Started shooting. You sure on that? Witnesses, according to the arrest report, told police Elijah and his friends weren't armed. This is what one of Elijah's friends told the detective, according to the arrest report. We're going to blur the names of the witnesses because they were minors. Blank stated that he met his friends Eli, Blank, and Blank at Washington Library around 3 or 4 p.m. Blank stated that he was walking to Blank's house when Eli, victim, stated that he wanted to steal a car. Blank stated that they walked by 37th Street School. When Eli saw a Honda, Blank stated he told Eli it was a bad idea and that he tried to stop it. The complaint went on to state that car belonged to Zariah's sister. It was allegedly Elijah who broke the car window when the glass shattered the driver of the car managed to catch up to them, then fired shots in the air before reportedly pulling the gun toward the group and shooting in their direction. So as detectives pressed Zariah for answers in the interrogation room, she claims it was a guy friend of hers who pulled the trigger. But does her explanation line up with the evidence? Those kids that got shot at told us what happened too, okay? And no one described the male being part of this. How long was the man been at any time? You don't like bring cameras and nothing like it.
Well, I have Braid, so whoever wants to move forward on
We're not gonna try to put the
yeah, I think
charge the this, okay?
the only thing that we can we sign the counter and then put an addendum to add for that year. I take like a close your title.
That's not true. You tell us that. I would oh no, I just don't know. I never mind. I have to leave the one on the way. I understand that.
Like I
In this situation, though, if you are not telling the truth, it's gonna be you kind of doubling down. If you did make a mistake, you do something and then you want to continue to sit here and tell the truth about it. Who was the shooter?
Hey guys, welcome in. Thank you for watching. Happy Saturday. Thank you. How are you guys doing today?
no, it's Like that house is gonna be like no, this is the Hazelwood on Abigail. It's like a 4,000 square foot home. Six bedrooms, the pool and all that stuff. So I mean, and
Wait till you guys see the finished result. It's gonna be so good.
no, that's the one. I was
Can't stop any of the words from him.
Hey.
Zariah is cornered at this point, and it seems like she's left with no other choice but to come clean.
So it's easy for us to explain that somebody made a mistake or somebody did something out of anger and things like that, and then they're remorseful for it now. But it's not easy for us to explain why someone's mother and brother would tell us that their sister and their daughter shot someone.
No, it doesn't.
Sit down with the person
Thank
who
God.
told them that. And
I've been braiding a long time too, guys.
no, it's chosen. It seems as if you're not showing any type of remorse for what you
So
did.
to not go through any pain is a blessing.
Told us that you get into shooting.
I think you feel terrible inside. There's something unconscious going on that's eating you up because you're been crying for a little while. But that's just an emotion.
Just tell us really what happened. It's a different thing.
I was chasing him, but I didn't see him no more. So it was horrible by the time I did see him, but I didn't know it was him, they didn't know it was me. So they was just walking down the street. And I got to 39 and it was really by the liquor store, but no, that's 38. And I was like, I'm just gonna go back to my home. I'm just gonna go back home. I'm not gonna look and search for him. But it's just, man, it's just frustrating because they keep
Sorry.
doing only art stuff, like little art stuff, breaking the art stuff, like and then it's getting back into stuff like stuff that costs a lot. And we're not rich, like we work our butts all day, like then I did walk in when I came back from Jordan on 39 by the night way. While I was in at home, and I've seen a lot of going around Facebook, and I was watching a lot of that was overdose, and I was watching a lot of that. When the paramedics came, it was the gunshot wound, and I was over there. I was just over there. It wasn't one of the little boys that was hurting. And everybody was reposting it, and he passed away at the hospital, but I was hoping that he lived, and I was just like, I told my brother that,
Where were you who was driving the car?
I was driving the car.
And you shot out of the driver's side window while you were driving?
Mm.
Yeah, no, so you want this one. No, yeah, we came
Through the car?
Yeah.
So you were sitting in the driver's seat and you shot out of the passenger window?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm.
Was there anybody sitting in the passenger side?
No.
You were in the car alone? Yes? Okay. How many people you
put my brother in there. Because my brother got enough to own school. But by the time it got dark, it was already police cars in outside.
At your house?
Outside of the front of our house, and I didn't.
Okay. What street were you on when you fired the shots?
It was about a 39th, but it was 39th, going closer to Believe way.
Okay. 39th Street, closer to Believe. Okay.
You were on 39th though? Not on Believe?
No.
How many people did you see like when you were shooting?
It was awful. It was awkward. It was for them.
Okay.
Were they like on the sidewalk or were they like in the gangway? Or what area were they at when you started shooting?
It was like they was walking the path. They was on the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
They walked on the sidewalk.
Okay. How many times do you think you shot?
But I don't know if the gun jammed up.
Okay. How many times did you shoot before the gun jammed up?
It was about 4 minutes. It was about 4 shots later on.
4. When just prior to you shooting, what were they doing?
They were just walking.
They were just walking.
Everybody was walking looking for another car. Because they was dead.
So were they paying attention to you at all?
It was 2 started running, but the other ones didn't run.
Okay.
It was 2 started running and 2 didn't run.
Okay.
Did you yell something to them before doing it? Yell at them?
Yeah.
Through the window?
That's why they ran.
What you said?
I just said, hey. And they looked at me, they just, I guess they noticed the window was doing because
Which window they must have?
the rear passenger, the driver's side passenger.
Travis, I'm asking you.
Alright.
They're on the passenger side of the car though when you see them, right? Okay.
So you
When they must have noticed, it was me. It was me because I came past them the first time and they didn't notice
Okay.
that it was me. I mean, I didn't notice it was them because it was on the street.
did they
They
see?
had on something, but I couldn't. It was one had on sunglasses and something else, but he must have took them off, so I didn't notice. I didn't forget to look at the rest of them.
Did they see you come out of the house when they were in the car?
Yeah.
They saw you run out, so they saw obviously your hair is distinctive. They probably saw your red hair. Or do you want to add them?
You don't cover.
I was coming out the house and they inside the car.
Yeah.
Your head wasn't covered at all?
No.
Okay, that's your hair.
So
Okay.
you scared them off.
They did. And they ran it out.
So when you fire, you're leaning over like this. Are you shooting through the open window on the driver's side or the back window? Was the back window open too, or just the front passenger window?
Look,
The front passenger window was open? How were you shooting out?
out the back window.
Out the back window? Out the back passenger window? Okay, so what are you? So I'm driving, you reach behind you like this?
I wasn't driving because when it get wet, my little sister really messed up. So it was still my last locked. It's locked.
So you were stopped?
So, yeah.
Oh, so you stopped and you see
I
it?
couldn't.
So you're there alone when the shooting happens? Or your sister,
My
she
sister
was in the car with you.
I wouldn't pretty much.
I don't even want to get her in the middle of this, but she was in the car when it happened.
My sister was not in the car.
Okay, so it was just you.
Your mom was in the car?
Even with the full confession, one crucial piece of evidence was still missing.
Where'd you put the gun? Where's the gun right now?
I told you.
You tossed it when?
When I had to go out the car to myself, and I think this little boy died.
Okay, so you see this on Facebook Live about this young man dying, and then that's when you decided to move the car?
Yes, sir.
I don't, people panic, all right? We're not saying, we're not judging you, we're not saying, we're trying to understand what you're doing.
Where'd you throw it? Where'd you toss it?
I went far from around our house. It was like, Townsend or somewhere.
For keys somewhere, like what's the number?
When they get in, it was like, and it was just in a random bunch in front of somebody's house.
Okay.
Like that's for real?
Yeah.
Like you just, that's when you put them with the car car to your brother's garage? Where's that at? The brother's garage?
I don't know the street. I just was on 48. I just on my way there.
So you leave your house, on the way, you pass.
No, I didn't pass it. I just went super far away from our house, in the area.
You just went over there? You said the garbage cans were like sitting out front?
No, it's like, it's like a corner store, and it's like probably cheap or something. It's like, and then garbage cans is sitting in the front of their house.
Like all the time, or was it like garbage day sitting in front of the house? Okay.
Did anyone else see you toss it, or was anyone else in the car with you when you left?
No, I didn't know too.
Okay, so you get in your car, or your sister's car, you gonna go take it to your brother's. On the way there is when you dumped the gun? Or did you?
Before I went there, yeah.
Okay.
Who was with you when you drove to your brother's house? No, when you drove to your brother's house.
Nobody.
So you took the car over here by yourself?
I was spending there as my mom.
I know you don't.
After you told your mom what happened, what did she say?
After I told her that I passed away.
Who came up with the plan to take the car to your brother's house? No one wrote. Did you tell your brother before you got there, or you tell him you got there?
No.
You told
He
him.
wasn't even there when I got there.
Who was there?
His baby mom was there, and she called him and told him that he needed to come home. I told him I was gonna move Friday night. I was gonna move back to our house at night. But I didn't want
What did he tell you to do?
I just asked him, he told me that. He said, I only get the car in his garage. And I moved it, and I don't want to be with you. And he said, you don't want to be with me either. And I didn't want to be with you.
You know, they
Yes. Yes, I need all the documents signed. Alright, yep, I'm gonna be sending just kind of like 5 or 6 things to sign, and yeah, we'll be all done, so we're almost there to the finish line. Alright, thank you.
And my mom told me like, my kids had to leave the house. And my kids was my brother. My brother's house.
Your brother? Okay.
Hey guys, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Happy Saturday.
Yeah, there's a lot of young teenagers out there when they kind of grab the innocent people. You know that.
It's believe it or not, it actually really goes a long way.
Officers searched for the gun that Soraya said she got rid of. However, it was never found at that location. Soraya's mom told police she was in the passenger seat during the shooting, and she said that Soraya had thrown the gun down the sewer. Soraya Johnson was charged with first-degree reckless homicide plus use of a dangerous weapon. A judge set her bond at $150,000 while she awaits trial. However, she never faced a jury of her peers. In July of 2025, Soraya pleaded guilty to first-degree reckless homicide. The following month, a Milwaukee County judge sentenced her to 32 years in prison, plus an additional 15 years in extended supervision. Online record shows Soraya Johnson is serving her sentence at the Teachita Correctional Institution, which Clarksville release date is slated for August of 2056. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Inside the Crime. I'm Elizabeth Milner, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for another case.
Not with my livelihood. For what?
30 years.
30 years. For an altercation that somebody else had. Yeah. Like, that's crazy.
Our story begins in Independence,
Like, you
Missouri.
gotta really be trying to kill me for me to.
16, 2016, the Independence
And in that
Police
case, it's gonna be
Center received
self-defense.
multiple 911 calls regarding a
Hopefully.
shooting between two motorists.
Right.
Dispatch informs
And then
officers
shooting out the
of a woman
passenger
who had
window,
been
but you're in the
shot in
driver's
multiple
seat. That
strikes
shows
near
that
the
you're reckless.
intersection of Winter
You
Road
didn't
and
care about who you were
Sterling
gonna hit.
The officers arrive at a scene of absolute chaos. A woman is lying on the ground next to her vehicle, covered in blood, and a girl, the woman's niece, is crying out for help. Inside the minivan is a young child and an infant. Officers removed the woman's niece and children from the area so they would not have to witness what was unfolding. As they provide medical aid to the victim, witnesses surround the scene, informing officers that the shooter fled north on Sterling Avenue in a large white vehicle. Paramedics arrive and perform life-saving measures. However, the gunshot wound the woman sustained proved to be fatal. The woman's niece identifies her as 22-year-old Whitney Gray. After securing the scene, police collect statements from witnesses. Witnesses described someone in a large white vehicle opening fire on Whitney's minivan and driving away. Officers called detectives to the scene. Detective Steve Brashears said Whitney was shot in the middle
How
of the
much you
chest.
think?
He said it was a bullseye, right in the middle. Detective Brian Draveling said Whitney's car was on the side of the road, partially in someone's
How much
front
do you think
yard.
it should cost,
There was a
Hollow?
bullet hole in the windshield, and down the road, investigators recovered a casing. The shooting occurred roughly a quarter-mile south of where Whitney's vehicle stopped. Following the shooting, the minivan traveled across a set of railroad tracks and came to rest in the front yard of a home. Whitney's brother, Dylan Gray, received a call from his niece, the same niece who was involved in the incident. She was screaming, "She's been shot, she's been shot." When he arrived at the scene, there were people everywhere, ambulances, police, and babies crying. Dylan instinctively tried to get to his sister, but the police stopped him. He then went to comfort his niece and Whitney's children. Dylan said that putting on a straight face and telling the kids everything was going to be alright was one of the hardest things he ever did. Dylan then
Thank
called his
you.
and Whitney's father,
Few
Sean
hours.
Gray. Dylan said that he could hear his father break into pieces. Sean said that everything went numb. His wife and Whitney's stepmother, Connie, said she felt sick and wondered how Whitney's boys would react. Dylan said that Whitney was the glue that held their family together. 22-year-old Whitney Gray is a mother of 2 young kids. Friends and family describe her as a fun-loving mom who loved to throw
welcome in.
elaborate holiday parties. She enjoyed playing with and caring for her kids. Back at the scene, detectives and officers knock on doors, asking if anybody has surveillance cameras on their homes. They found a house north of the
Yeah,
incident
about
with working
3
cameras.
hours.
Detective Todd Winborn searched through the footage from a few minutes before the 911 calls at 7:38 p.m. On the right side of the screen, Whitney's minivan comes to a stop on the side of the road after the shooting had occurred. They rewind the footage to a few seconds earlier. Based on witness statements, the suspect vehicle, a large white truck or SUV, would have been in front of the victim's car. As they play the footage, a large white SUV drives through the same area as Whitney's vehicle is coming to a stop. Detectives got their first glimpse of the suspect vehicle. However, the license plate was not visible. The footage is brought back to the station for further analysis. In the meantime, investigators sit down with Whitney's niece to get her recollection of what happened.
We'll talk, okay? Can I get you anything? Get water or anything? Water would be good? One second, sorry. We'll talk here in just a second. I'm grab one of the chairs right there. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, can I get your information real quick? I just need to throw it real quick that I brought you up here. You're 16?
Yeah.
And your birthday? You guys, I'm sorry we're here on this. My understanding is our victim is your sister, and I apologize for that, okay? We're going to work very hard, and we will find out who did this, okay? Again, I'm Detective Smith, and I kind of got thrown into this.
No, it
I was
doesn't.
doing something else when they called, so.
Thank
and I
goodness,
apologize.
'cause
What was your sister's name?
I've been braiding a long time, so
Spell it.
maybe my hands are used to it. I don't know.
And her last name is Braid.
Or maybe like the way that I motion my fingers doesn't cause like too bad of cramping. So
In her minivan. What were you guys doing this evening? Tell me a little bit about that. Tell me.
100 an hour. That sounds good.
Okay.
But it comes out to about $50 an hour.
Sterling? So you just left Price Chopper? Who is with you and Whitney?
Just the two boys.
Okay, two boys. Who are they?
3-year-old and 8-week-old.
How are they related to her,
They're Whitney's children.
okay, the Whitney boys, okay. All right, so it's just you four, correct? Okay. Whitney's driving the minivan, correct? You're in the front passenger seat?
Yeah.
Okay. Boys are in the back? Okay. Okay, so you just left Price Chopper. You get out onto Sterling there, okay, and you're going north, okay? Okay. When you pull out a lot, any issues with anyone?
No.
Okay.
It's really not difficult. It's like the easiest style.
What happens?
Some guys just get real close to the car, so she gets mad, she breaks her a little bit.
Okay, so
And it's a trending style right now, so it allowed for me to get like so many clients even during the slow season. So I just charge a reasonable price
So you didn't even notice
so I
that.
can get,
Okay.
business. And it's been doing really good.
Did she make a comment? What was her comment?
Someone driving my ass.
And at that point, did you look back? Did you see who was?
I turned around, but
Okay. What could you tell what type of vehicle it was?
I just saw it was white.
White.
Couldn't perceive either truck.
We'll get to that here in just a second. So it's tilted. You gotta look back, see it's white. And your aunt told you someone's riding my ass. Okay. And you're still driving northbound from 23rd Street from the Price Chopper there. What happens? I mean.
We get up to the light,
Okay.
and he comes around and he's like parallel to us.
Okay, so he's side by side. Okay, and I think that intersection we're talking about is there at Winter and Sterling. Okay, so you come to a stop at the light,
Yeah.
and he pulls alongside you. Okay, and so he's on your passenger side.
Yeah.
What goes on at that point? Is there any words exchanged? Did you?
I have kids in the car. I leave his head out and say,
Okay.
Yes, it's human hair.
Okay, so you're in the front passenger.
100% human.
Okay, so your window goes, she roll it down or was it already down? Okay, so the window's down, and she said, I have kids in the car? The driver of this white vehicle said, what? What happened from there?
She told me I had to drink out and move away.
Okay, so when you told you to throw the drink out, so what'd you throw out?
Water.
Was it a cup of water? And so you threw the water out. Did it hit the truck?
Yeah.
When I say truck, hit the right vehicle. Okay, we'll get to that in just a second. What happened then? What do you recall?
He said swerve over.
Thank you.
And I don't know anything else.
Recall hearing anything? I mean,
Just loud, and that's it.
when you say loud, what do you mean loud?
Like a bang, like a gunshot.
Okay, so you heard a bang. When you heard this bang, you think it was a gunshot. What happened in the car? I mean, what's
She couldn't drive when we were swerving, so I just let her let her drive.
did she tell you what happened?
She just kept saying she's been shot.
Okay. Did you see blood on her? I mean, where was she bleeding from?
Her chest.
The chest. So you physically got in the driver's seat. She's still sitting in the driver's seat, and you're trying to maneuver the vehicle and get it to stop.
Yeah.
Because he was pulled up alongside him, and so it's a he. Did you see the driver of the vehicle? Okay. Describe him to me.
It was white.
A white male?
Yeah.
Okay. Younger,
Yes.
older?
Yep, they can reuse the hair. That's the plus.
So like 20 to 25?
The hair costs a lot because it's human,
Okay.
but it's reusable, so it's a great investment.
Looked like he had a skinny build.
Like I have this style right now in my head, and I've reused the hair 4 times.
Okay. It stood out to you? It's one thing you noticed. Anything else? What about hair color?
Yeah.
Had a hat? What did his hat look like? Like a baseball cap? A fedora? So it was like one of the hats that has a brim all the way around it.
Gopher's hat.
What color was it? Okay, that's fine. Do you recall seeing any hair coming out from underneath the fedora? What about facial features? Mustache, beard, goatee? Okay, so unshaven? So when you were side by side and Whitney had screamed at him, did he lean out the window or anything and he just head out? Okay. Know about what, was he wearing a shirt or anything? Don't recall, but a fedora, like a fedora hat. Okay. Skinny build, blue eyes, unshaven, white male, 20 to 25. Okay. Let me ask you this. If you saw him again, could you identify him, do you think? Had you ever seen this person before? So this was just a random
Yes.
act then? Never met him before? Never met
Yes,
him?
no
You had
synthetic
any
hair
issues
added.
with anyone inside the
This
crash
is all
shop
her
or
hair.
anything? Describe the vehicle that he was driving. You said it was white. You know, when you pulled up, what did you think it was? I mean, you recall?
I don't know, it could have been my scooby.
Okay. Was it as big as the minivan? I mean,
Yeah, pretty good.
okay, see, it wasn't a passenger car then, so you think it was possibly an SUV, maybe a truck? Anything about that vehicle that stands out to you, that you can think of? Was it dirty? Was there damage to the truck? Anything, anything on the side of the truck?
Was it newer? Was it older?
Newer, older, anything, and that's fine. You had a lot going on, and like I said, but that's probably the best description we've had so far of what this guy looks like. Anything else you can think of about the gun? Did you ever see the gun or anything? You ever saw the gun? You didn't stick it out a window or anything like that? Right. It wasn't looking when you shot.
Where'd you shoot from? What angle was he? Is he beside you, in front of you?
Kind of in front, he was like swerving over and
Yeah, he swerved over, shot back.
Yeah, I think my understanding is, from what our witness is saying, was that they were side by side. You guys were in the turn lane as if you were going to go west on Winter, and he was in the center lane. And as soon as the light turned, he started to go. As soon as he moved forward, I think that's when the shot came. So he had just started forward and fired the shot. So I think it came through the
I
passenger.
kept mine in for 2 months, and then I have a couple clients that have come back already, and they kept theirs in for 2 months as well. But yeah, so I wouldn't recommend anything longer than that.
I'm sorry that everything I wish I could
But 2 months is really
We're gonna
good
check out.
timing.
I'll be honest with you, I doubt that there's cameras at the intersection. Now, that doesn't mean that there's not some surveillance in a distance or something. Yeah, well, and that's one of the things we'll check out. We're gonna look. Yeah, we're gonna check everything.
Yeah, it does vary by the
But like I
person's
said,
hair, their preference, right? How they like their hair to look.
Okay.
Some people love the neat look, so they make it redone sooner. Some people like the way it looks when their hair grows out because it looks more natural. So it just depends on the person.
Yeah, I agree. We'll let you get out of here that way if you want to come home or anything, okay? I appreciate you bringing her up, and I'm sorry for everything. If you need anything, don't hesitate to call up here, okay? We're gonna go right.
To ensure that this incident did not stem from an interaction at the price chopper, Detective Traveling takes a look at the grocery store surveillance. Whitney Gray, her 2 children, and her niece enter the store. The detective follows them around the store, looking for any unusual interactions they may have had with a possible suspect. The group did not have any arguments or anything else inside the store that would have prompted this homicide to occur. Detectives moved to the exterior cameras. Whitney's niece had brought the minivan to the front of the store. With her 3-year-old already in the car, Whitney handed the groceries to her niece in the front passenger seat, then strapped her 8-month-old in the car seat. Detectives follow the minivan through the parking lot. As Whitney exited the lot and entered the street, she pulled in front of a vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed. You can see the front of the SUV.
Oh, you can just tell them I am fancy.
To avoid hitting Whitney's
Tell them to come to I
vehicle.
am fancy.
Here's the clip again, but with both vehicles highlighted. The
Huh?
vehicles quickly move out of frame. So
Yeah, tell
detectives
them
look for
the business
businesses
name is
with
on the
cameras
outside.
in the direction of travel. Detective Winborn
You can just come to I
identified
am
the Taco
fancy.
Bell
That's usually the
diagonally
best because
across
the door
intersection
number is
with
11, but he has to
cameras.
walk under the
Although
thing in
the
order to
footage
see it.
provided a better
You
look
can't see
at
it
the
from the
suspect's
street, so
vehicle, it did not
it
yield
don't
any
won't really help
distinguishable
him.
marks, such as a license plate, decals, or broken lights. Early the following day, the detectives had a
Yes,
meeting.
2
After
white Teslas, the
scouring
door right
Ford's
there.
large white SUVs to compare to the suspect vehicle, Detective Traveling identified the vehicle as an early 2000s Toyota Sequoia.
Thank you so
As a group
much.
of investigators focused on Department of Motor Vehicle records, another team backtracked the suspect's movements. They checked several grocery stores, residences, and apartment buildings on Sterling Avenue south of the price chopper.
Oh, there he is.
Unfortunately, all of the footage they retrieved was of cameras facing the wrong direction or low-quality video, making vehicle identification impossible. After coming up short, they expand their search further south, just over 2 miles. The next place to check was the Quick Trip gas station and convenience store. From working on previous cases, they know the store has cutting-edge surveillance. The detectives must move quickly as the Quick
Well, he
Trip
don't
was
speak
set
English?
for demolition the next day.
What
They
the?
queued up the footage to 10 minutes before the shooting.
Huh?
Detective Traveling immediately spots the white
It's
SUV
not that
pulled
good,
into
right?
the Quick Trip
He needs some
parking
type of
lot.
translator or
As the vehicle
something.
got closer and the detail increased, he determined it was an early 2000s white Toyota Sequoia. The vehicle parked at the front of the store, almost directly in front of the camera. A white male exits the vehicle. He is wearing a flat cap or a golfer's hat, just like Whitney's niece described. Detectives follow the man on the footage as he enters the store, hoping to get a better picture of the
Oh, they
suspect.
did good.
Like, I've had that happen. How many times they don't come up forth, they don't come up pictures like
You be like, what am I supposed to do with this?
after COVID,
The man walks towards the refrigerated section. The store is up for demolition the next day. Many of the
Yep,
shelves
just
are
do
empty
anything.
and ready with merchandise.
pay $1 million and you don't even get pork.
Nope.
The man's
No fork, no
demeanor
condiments.
changes after he looks through the glass clear door.
And it's like they assume that you're at home, and it's like,
Right. I want to be at home.
right.
He does not select anything and leaves the store empty-handed. As he exits, detectives get their best look yet at the suspect. The man's build and clothing were consistent with Whitney's niece's description. He is a white male with minimal facial hair, a skinny build, and a golfer's hat. From the video, they can tell the man is upset. He stormed out of the store. Based on the video's timestamp, this was just minutes before he encountered Whitney Gray at the intersection of 23rd and Sterling. Detectives send screenshots of the suspect and his vehicle to the station. They watch as the man enters his vehicle, exits the parking lot, and heads north on Sterling towards the area of the Price Chopper.
What's he mad at?
Investigators ran the license plate, and it came back to an apartment in Independence, Missouri, and to a person named James Taylor. Police set up surveillance outside the man's apartment. As the subject exits the apartment, police can tell that the man is not the suspect, but approach him carefully anyway. As the detectives speak with James Taylor, he informs them that they are probably looking for his son, Chris Taylor. James voluntarily agrees to come to the station to speak with Detective Brashears and Drively.
Ain't it? Oh, especially this situation is crazy.
I didn't really hear it.
I think it's road rage or something. Like he was mad at her for doing something on the road, I guess. Unless he knows her personally, which we don't know yet. But he was in that gas station with her, and he stormed out mad, and he didn't buy anything. And then he followed her to the street and shot her or something. Probably, and she probably turned him down.
He has had periods where he wouldn't answer the phone. Oh, God. Not 1,000,000 years would I have thought this.
Really? You don't know your
You know, I
That's
just,
all I don't get.
like I asked earlier, you know, hopefully he won't ever know that I'm the one that turned him in, or not turned him in, but gave up all this information.
He didn't come over to your apartment last night or this morning or anything?
No. No.
Does he have a key to your apartment?
Yes, he does. I forgot about
Would you
that.
be talking, or
Do you
would
think he'd go to your apartment?
I need my lawyer present anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a lawyer, and I'm gonna need to go get my son, and I'm gonna need to have a conversation with my son first, and then he's gonna need to go meet up with the lawyer before we go down to the police station. Yeah, he doing too much, and he don't even know what's up. Like, you have not talked to your son yet. Like, I understand the situation, like that lady died, but I still would want to make sure that my son did this. I'm not about to make y'all really think that my son did this, because what if he didn't? What if he just fit the description of an angry black guy running out of a gas station? You know what I mean? With dreads, like, you know, or whatever the, you know, the description is. No, I'm gonna need to, yeah. We're gonna need to do our due diligence just like y'all.
Let me see if I find a bottle of water for you. Yeah, that'd be great. Just hang
Yeah, and before you come in my house or anything, I'm gonna need a warrant. You ain't got that, you need to come back.
I'm so glad I haven't gotten in trouble like that since I was a teenager.
Right? Mm-hmm. Plus, the relationship I have with my kids, I know my kids will call me first anyway. Like, as soon as something happened, they go like, Mom, da-da-da-da, you know, this happened. And I'm be like, okay, let's go through these steps. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. No, we were talking about the show and if we would give all the information on our child if the police came to the house. And was asking for, like your kid and where they were at and what they were doing at this time. Would you give the information or what would you do first? And I said I would get a lawyer and then talk to my kid and have them go into the lawyer first before they go to any police station or anything like that. So we were just saying hypothetically.
Is this your son?
No, it's not.
And, I told him everything I know. No sense hiding it. So, anyway, and they already knew where he lived. No, that's all right. I'll call you guys when I get home. I had a call from my ex-wife. Yes, sir. I went ahead and I answered it. Sure. I told her where I was. Sure. No sense lying about it. And told them that there were going to have been questions. They're going to be questioned. They're not going to run. She's just like I am. They have nothing to hide, and they even know less than I do.
You're not going to run? Oh my God.
See, you're not under arrest. Oh, I know. You're here.
I'm about to
Trying to help us look at it.
Right.
Exactly, yeah, I know. My sergeant showed me this. Yeah, I know. That's my son. I forgot that he wore that kind of a hat. That's why I kind of asked you, would you be willing to...
This style is trending because it's an easy way to get boho without sitting for 9 hours. And people could do it themselves or have someone do it. And for cheaper as well, because bohos cost a lot.
Our goal, we want to talk to Chris. We want to get him there and talk to him safely.
Yeah, they don't want to shoot your son. So get your son in here. Because they know you got a gun, so they're going to come ready. Thank you.
That you're looking for it. That's right. And whether or not he would just give up, I don't know. It's okay. I appreciate your concern there.
Something you can use.
We're going to do everything to keep everybody safe.
So there's apps where you can do that, but TikTok is very particular. They really don't let you use a lot of those apps to do it like simultaneous. You have to like literally be on another device with them. But but I can like after I'm done, I could repurpose it over on TikTok as a live with the app that I have, but I don't know how effective that would be though. People probably want to talk, They'll hear me talking and they'll be like, who is she talking to? But I may try that. But if I do, then I would just have to prop the phone up on the mount somewhere else, It'll just be a different angle, that's all. But I don't like stopping and looking at the comments and, doing all that. That's why I like doing it this way. Because I can see everything,
That's what we're hoping to figure out. I was afraid what I might find if I was able to go in that first one. I'm afraid I'd find him dead. Because he's always been so emotional about anything.
Oh, okay. I do have an iPad, and I have my iPad stand right there.
Yeah, and
then I can see it big, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly, because their face would definitely be on there. Yeah, it's a preference thing, right? Because with this way, I could film anybody because they're not in it, Yeah, that would be good. I said I'll probably see how I want to branch out once I monetize YouTube and stuff. But I think my main thing will be YouTube. I just like YouTube. It's also like where I do, not only where I do all my content, but also where I watch content. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's how it is with creators too. Like if you love TikTok, that's where you're gonna create at and post and stuff.
Yeah, I love TikTok, but when I post on there, I mean, I got a couple reels, not reels, TikToks go viral.
You did?
It's
Nice.
like,
Any outlook ahead of him, you know, and then he went
it's
to
so
service
like,
and he
you
run
gotta
over
keep,
the
like, you
vehicle.
have to post a lot.
You know, that,
Yeah.
You have to go on the trend.
Yeah.
So that's whenever the both times that we did, it's because I was doing a trend.
Yeah.
It was going at the time.
Yeah.
That's an honorable thing to do.
yes.
And then everything else I post is like 200 views.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
But on Instagram, it's like everything I post pretty much gets pretty consistent.
Okay. Yeah. My TikTok is like about the same. Like I get like my views are like in the hundreds, but then I have like other videos that like go viral over time, I guess. Like I have a video that's from like a year ago that still gets likes. Every time I open my app, it gets a like. And it's at 71 or 75K right now. So it's doing pretty good, you know? But it's like over a year it's been on there. So a lot of my content is like slow, I guess. Like it takes a lot of time.
I don't know if you feel like before you needed $1,000 followers to be able to
Investigators
like
believe
promote
that
on
there is
TikTok.
limited time to
Yeah.
capture the one-armed killer, as he may go off the grid, leaving no way to track him down.
Then you got what?
Further researching Chris's vehicle, they discovered that he financed
Oh,
it from
okay.
a local dealer. Detectives contacted the
Yeah.
dealer, who confirmed that the vehicle had GPS and that they were able to track it.
I post on there a lot. Like every short that I make for YouTube, I put it on TikTok too. And then I just switch the sound, you know?
Detectives notified
But
South Dakota State law enforcement. Investigators continuously monitor the vehicle's location.
oh, I
and
bet
determined it
people
was not
love that.
stationary. The vehicle was at the La Quinta Hotel in Rapid
You should do
South
that on your
Dakota.
YouTube.
Investigators in Independence,
Girl,
Missouri
people
notified
love
the Rapid City
watching
Police Department.
homes and
Department
yeah,
deployed a SWAT
showings
team
and
to the hotel. They found a white
walkthroughs.
Toyota Sequoia parked in the lot, and Christopher Taylor had registered a room under his name. A sniper was put into position to watch Chris's room window. Rapid City SWAT team officers went to rooms near Chris's and quietly asked the other guests to leave. Fearing that there would be a last stand shootout, Rapid City Police devised a plan to get Chris out of his room. The plan is to stage a car crash.
Yeah, see,
by
they ready to
raiding
shoot
Chris's
him up.
vehicle. They instructed the front desk
Yeah.
to call his room and inform him of an accident.
That's why I said Dad should have brought him in himself.
Chris then exited his room unarmed and was taken into custody. Police seized the Sequoia, and inside the vehicle, there were multiple firearms and thousands of rounds of ammunition. Police booked Christopher Taylor.
Thousands. So he was trying to kill anybody.
Extradition to Missouri. With the extradition process likely to take upwards of a few weeks, Rapid City Police investigators bring Chris to the station for an interview.
Oh my God, yeah.
In the video, he had a hat on at the gas station.
Downward pressure on, yeah.
Other than that, we treating you okay over there? Everything going good over there?
Very nice.
Good to know. Well, I'm pretty sure Chris said my name is Detective Coleman. Maybe Jake, your information. Christopher, you go by Chris or Christopher? Chris. Legal name is Christopher, but yeah. Like I said, my name is Detective Coleman. This is Investigator Andrews. It's with the Sheriff's Department. Like I said earlier, down there, still kind of
Yeah.
your side of the story.
Oh, yeah.
We
Just sit there and stream all day. You know, just get you some meta glasses and just stream all day.
So I want to talk to you a little bit about that. Are you from Missouri? Yes, take a border right there.
Mm-hmm.
So high school, college,
Yep.
high school. call it. Just didn't finish it. Book school, we'll call it it's just a small community college. What were you
Hey,
going to school for? Graphic design. What kind of work did you do? Construction. Like residential stuff or
what you up
commercial
to,
stuff?
Kai?
Gotcha. Since you're
Mm-mm.
obviously
Hi.
gotcha.
Okay, for who? Candace?
We have to reach
Okay, do you need a code? Okay, thank you. Candace, I think you got a package.
We can talk about
Coffee or something?
continue right to remain silent and stop questioning.
Starbucks? Did you order?
Anything you say can
Oh,
be evidence against you.
is it for me? Somebody bought me some coffee?
Presence of an attorney. And if you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you. You see you shaking your head up and down. Yes.
Oh, have a good Bible study. Can't wait to hear about it. What you studying
Do you wish to waive
today?
that and speak to us now?
I can't wait for church tomorrow, girl. I'll be ready for Sundays.
You know why we're here. You know what we want to probably talk about. And we've got stuff about us. We've got one story that was given to us from law enforcement in Missouri. And kind of just a synopsis of what they did as part of the investigation and what they found out. And we want to see, basically your side of the story and see where it, fits in
Oh,
with their
yes.
investigation. You seem like a pretty honest guy.
Kylie, you need to get some of these ASAP. Well, when you finish your busy season.
Iron out all the details. The incident that we're investigating, obviously, was a gal getting shot. And that happened on the 16th, so it's Sunday night. I'd like to go back to say Sunday morning.
Thank you for watching my live. I really appreciate you and your support.
A rundown of what you did that day.
Yo, mama about to be YouTube famous.
I'll just kind of leave it open to you to just kind of fill us in what your day was like. Drove my son Tuesday. Watching Tuesday. Up there. Six.
What is wrong with people?
15.
Hey guys, welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Oh, that's cute. Welcome. Candace, you said you didn't order anything?
No.
He said it was for Candace. Did somebody order that for you? Or for me?
This LeVar, like,
Oh.
he blocked me yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Then he gonna send this up here. Like,
What is it?
a strawberry acai.
Oh, you don't want it? You can give it to me.
No, drink the strawberry acai.
Oh, dang. Ugh. Yeah, I'll take the grilled cheese. But dang, I ain't got nothing to drink, though.
I can share my strawberry acai too.
Oh, I do got me a Red Bull back there, though. I can drink my Red Bull. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Kylan on my live right now.
Oh, really?
Watching? Yes, you watching.
This ponytail's so
Ooh,
cute.
let me show them. Y'all see this? She just did this. Ooh. See. It's so pretty. Did you color that?
I did.
You did?
It wouldn't go like jet black, so that's why I kind of like
Oh, okay.
Huh? Oh yeah, it is. What's the new Wi-Fi password?
Oh,
It's hard.
no, yeah, it's on the bottom of the thing. Cause I had the picture on this phone, but I can't see it right now.
Training and everything, it was almost like,
I gotta go on the website and create those things. Yeah.
and it was instantaneous. It didn't even think, it just happened. And I don't know why, but it wasn't negligent discharge.
without looking. So I pulled him making the shot, but God, didn't mean it to happen. What happened after that? I reached out. I couldn't believe, like, I couldn't believe what had happened. I panicked. I'm like, oh God, what do I do? So I didn't know what to do. I took gas.
Yeah, so when a seller completes, the HOA addendum, they need to fill out page 1. And that copy that you sent me, it looks like they filled out whatever the fees are monthly or quarterly for the HOA, but then all the other boxes are blank.
Right.
So basically what they're saying is there's no other fees involved. There probably is, but that's not your problem. They have to complete that. So then page 2 is just like a bunch of jargon, and then page 3
Let me get
is
that
what the
soap.
buyer fills out what they're willing to pay. So that's why I said put NA on the transfer fee and NA on the cap improvements fee, because they're saying there are no fees.
Okay.
And then where it says other fees not disclosed on page 1, you should always check off the seller to pay for that. That means
If anything comes up.
the seller has to pay for it, not your buyer,
Yeah.
And then have whoever that buyer is then sign that page 3, and then you forward it to the seller, and then they have to sign off on the bottom.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you for your help.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm still waiting for Gilbert to sign.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. I'll
Okay.
follow up with you.
Okay.
Hey Chris, you mentioned training. What's your background? Army. Army time? What did you do then?
Mike said you wanted a Red Bull?
Basic in AIT, but I ended up for
You can, yeah. I got another client.
Like anything else, just tactically.
Or water, bottled water.
They react to contact. If maybe I didn't do it, because I don't know what the hell I was thinking. It was just natural.
What happens fast?
But
I'm asking you what, I'm guessing you're talking about handgun, was it?
yes,
What kind of handgun?
it's Smith & Wesson 40 caliber.
40 cal?
Small size. All size is
So typically, would you just, it would be an object in your car for protection, that kind of thing?
yeah, it's the data carry.
Okay. So you carry it in the person or in the vehicle or
Either with the vehicle.
Okay. So like, in that particular day, where would it usually be kept?
Right next to me, between the seat and the center console.
So not in the, kind of in that crevice there, yeah.
It's a holster, not very holstered, you can't like holster there for it.
Do you recognize anybody? Anybody you knew or had run into or?
No.
And you mentioned an object being thrown. Can you remember any details about that?
It had water or something in it.
Okay.
But it was big, whatever it was, so but bigger than this. Yeah. Because when it hit the side of the car, and I instantly just reacted to it.
Did you know it was a water jug in your car, or did
it happened like that. Like I said, it was reactive contact. It was trained response muscle memory.
You told me you had the gun in a holster to your console. But what point did that gun come out of it? Because you couldn't have had a nail in discharge within the holster, correct?
No.
So it definitely came out of the holster.
When
did it come out? I'm trying to get a good definition of negligent discharge.
I'm driving forward and something comes in the body. I always have my hand right there. It's like and it's like that.
Sure.
Out the window.
Sure. So when I say negligent discharge, when you say that to us, that's a guy in the range who's not paying attention to his gun and
has his finger on the trigger and puts one into the ground or into the ceiling or something like this, you're seeing your reaction because of the contact was pull the gun, brought it in this direction, and boom, you went off. No, it wasn't like it wasn't an intention. That's what I say. It was a negligent discharge. I didn't pull the trigger on purpose. Okay. You brought the gun out of the holster, all right, and swung it this direction. And I'm just guessing by your body position that you even acquired a sight picture, anything like that. Was the gun in one hand or both hands? One hand. Steering wheel. So it's up over the top or under the steering. How long can you do it? Yeah, you over the top. Was your window down? Because you guys have exchanged some words. Were you mean display this gun to somebody? You know, like they were exchanging words or something like that. You don't know what they're point to throwing stuff at you, display this gun and back them off.
I'd say it was just reaction to contact. It wasn't muscle memory. It wasn't anything other than that.
Were you in front of that vehicle, but next to the vehicle was? Okay.
Wait, this is the share. Wait.
Red Bull and water.
Okay.
Not like a big old water, like a water that could fit in the fridge.
Okay. Like not like that?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna text you. Bye.
Bye.
That's the vehicle.
Okay, that's it. Do you want anything from the gas station?
Danny, yeah.
Thank you. I'm okay. Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay.
What flavor?
I've already gone.
Watermelon's fine.
Okay.
Thank you. Nah.
You done with that?
For now.
Still blah blah blah. My kids are in the car, and I said, "Well, you can at least put the speed up." I take off again. No. Then they speed up. Come up next to me. So I'm going to decide to call it, and then it's automatic.
Okay. So based on the vehicle positioning, I'm assuming the straw was driving the car with the and how you thinking it through the side window or the front of the shield or just how do you think?
I'm tired of him. Tired of him.
Hello, everybody. This is my daddy.
That's right.
I love
Oh, what did it say?
He said, I'm the prize.
Oh, I am the prize. Okay. Okay, sir. Girl. Like, they really think that. Right?
I've legitimately heard it. Like,
Really?
straight out of the
Oh my goodness.
I'm thinking in my head, why?
Yeah, and when? Yeah, and when?
That's why I'm like, yeah, I'm about to make so much money that a man cannot even tell me he's the price because he got money because money don't even make me the price.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Investigators
When does money make you valuable?
Exactly. When? That's not substance.
At all. Like, I know the
At all.
terrible rich people.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Like, tell me how you care about other people. Like,
Stephen Coleman was a 32-year-old man who was well known and loved by his family, friends, and those who had the privilege of crossing paths with him. From a young age, Stephen
Me.
had a deep love for music. He
Like-
began a career as a rap artist under the name Slim Dog, using his talent to express his thoughts, struggles, and aspirations.
yeah.
But I had him in Houston. I was already out. I had nowhere to go.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why one of my first questions is always like, how do you feel about women? Who are the most important women in your life? How do you treat them? What do you do special for your mom for her birthday or Mother's Day and things like that? That's going to tell you. And most people who do good things, they like to brag about it, right? So, yeah, tell me about that. And if his answer is like, I don't fool with her or I got her card, like, then that tells you like, how you really feel about women, or if they exactly. Exactly. Because you know what? How he treats his mom is how he's gonna treat you. And how he treats his daughters, right? Like if he has kids. Girl, boy bye.
Like I would start telling him like, okay, well, you know, I'm this way, I'm this type of person, this, that, and the other. He'd be like, I have a maid, I have a chef, I have, I have a house, I have everything. Like, what could you do? I'm like,
What?
first of all, like,
Wow.
that's cool and all, but that's not like real life. You have a maid and a chef. Like, what about your woman? Like, what about when you want her to take care of you? Like, that's all women is here for anyway. But it's just like,
Yeah.
it's more so like, you're not always gonna have this big thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. It is. And those type of people, like, yeah, that's what makes you think, like, okay, yeah, you want a person that's successful and has this and that, but at the same time, it's like, um, do you have any faith? You know, what's your faith level? Like, oh, you think you God, huh? You think you God because you got all this? Hi. Yes. Oh my goodness. That's probably for my daughter. Huh? From the barrio. Oh my goodness. She finna be thank you. She blocked him yesterday. Now he's blowing her up. You too. Bye. She said she blocked him yesterday. Now he blowing her up. It ain't gonna work on her. She do not play. Watch, she finna be like, oh my God.
But that's how I need to be if I block you.
Okay. Because you know the address up here.
I did. And I blocked them. I blocked somebody.
Perhaps out of loyalty or concern for her and her young daughter,
Yeah.
who was also present in their shared apartment. However, the relationship came to a violent and gruesome end. On the night of August 16, 2017, in Baytown, Texas, a horrifying crime
Yeah.
unfolded inside a small apartment at Briarwood Village Apartments, located in the 1700 block of James Cole Drive. What started as domestic dispute between Stephen Coleman and his girlfriend,
Yeah.
Sierra Sutton, would soon turn into a crime so gruesome that it shocked even seasoned investigators. That evening,
Exactly.
Stephen and Sierra reportedly got into a heated
Exactly.
argument. Later that same night, after their argument,
If it's really
was
like
subsided,
that.
Stephen went to sleep, unaware of the fatal plan that Sierra had in store for him. As
Yeah.
he lay in bed, Sierra retrieved
Exactly.
the gun
It
and
tells you
fired
everything you
at
need to
her
know,
point blank.
right? Because at the end of the day, like, a man is going to know what he wants and he's going to try for that, for what he wants. And it's sad that, like, we just can't be sweet and loving and get the person that we want. We got to do all this stuff, you know, and you got to be strict on your boundaries. You got to, you know, stand on business and all this stuff. You know, like, why can't we just be loving? Exactly. Like, so this series at my church is called Fruitful Relationships, right? And last Sunday it was for the singles. So he gave us, what did he give us? 3 questions that we need to ask while we're in the dating season. First one was, do you love Jesus? That was the number 1 question. And it was like, not just a yes or no answer, but like, what do you have to show, right? Like, how consistent are you in the Bible or in church? Or how can you show me that you really love Jesus? If that's, if you want a faith-filled man, right? Then the second question was, what are some fruit that you see in your life? Like, what have you planted, and what are you seeing actually come to fruition in your life? And then the third one was, what's your purpose? Like, what's your vision for your life? What's your vision? What do you see yourself? Do you see marriage? Do you see, what I mean? Like, not just your short-term goals. He was like, not just your short-term goals, not your long-term goals, but what's your vision? I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa, because I don't never ask those questions when I'm dating, but I'm like, I need to. No, for real. Because these men with God complexes is worse.
Sierra soon became elusive. When police requested that she come in for further questioning, she failed to show up. Detectives began receiving tips that Sierra had confessed to the crime to multiple people in Louisiana. She had reportedly told friends that she had shot and dismembered Steve, disposing of his remains in dumpsters. With mounting evidence against her, authorities tracked Sierra Sutton to Mid-Iowa, Louisiana, where she had fled with her daughter. She was arrested on September 14th, 2017, without incident.
Oh, okay. Candy.
Then he'd be like, dang, do I forgive you? Do I repent? Like what?
What'd he do?
Just irritated. Like,
Oh. He put in more effort than a lot of guys, I'll tell you that much. I've seen it over time.
It's only
When he in trouble.
yeah, he do stuff like this when he know that like he's wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's like you do this every time.
Yeah. Oh, so then it gets old.
Then it gets old.
Yeah.
While he was sleeping, and then chopping his body into pieces with a machete.
Like, oh, it's that easy. Like, I'm gonna just send her some flowers and some Starbucks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Play it out.
Yeah.
They were like in the middle of the parking lot, kind of, and he had her pinned down.
Pinned down on the ground, what was he doing?
He had a belt around her neck.
But investigators say on August 16th, Stephen Coleman suddenly disappeared. Several days later, Donald Wooten says he spoke to Sierra Sutton directly and asked her what had happened to her boyfriend.
I asked her about him, and she seems kind of shocked. She goes, "Why are you asking me that?" I said, "Well, I heard that he was missing for a while." And she kind of carried on like she didn't hear anything about it.
Now, Big Town police have discovered the torso of a man found in a Chambers County landfill. They've discovered traces of blood on the bed.
You said what time is client?
Several witnesses who say
Oh.
Sierra Sutton admitted to them. She killed her boyfriend.
Is that your last one?
And then cut up his body because she said she could never carry it in one piece because it was just too heavy to lift.
It's Justin's aunt. You remember Justin?
Justin.
He wasn't really my boo, but on my graduation he came.
Ah. Mm-hmm.
Why she thinks she's in the Bible, and every time she comes, she just be ranting about how
Questioned by police, Sierra remained largely unemotional. They found police Lieutenant Steve Doris described her
You should ask her what bike club he in.
and showing no remorse. This lack of emotion was deeply unsettling to both.
They got a bike event this weekend, huh?
that's probably why she got her hair done.
Yep.
Because she told me like he was cheating with like other girls that bike things. And she was like, I don't want to go. Like telling him like, I don't want to go. Like, I'm not gonna be up there with all the other girls and doing this and doing that.
Girl, and they be aunties too.
Girl, for real. So every time she that goes one, she come get her hair done. Just so nobody can't say nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know. It's crazy. Bike stuff. You gotta have a lot of trust. A lot of trust. And I don't know.
her son's death on TV.
They tried to really paint my son as a horrible person.
Stephen Coleman was her son. This dumpster, one of several in which authorities found parts of his body, killed by his then-girlfriend, 35-year-old Sarah Sutton, in August of 2017.
Torso was found in a Chambers County landfill on August 22nd.
KPRC2 was on the case, including Sutton's arrest. The details so grisly they appear made for TV.
Reacting with a machete and a knife, blood everywhere.
Several documentaries says the Coleman family each with theirs.
Hi.
That one was called Stone of Betrayal. The next one is Braiding Blood. 5 years in August. I don't miss a day, go a month, go and bring flowers. I had to bury what they found.
The shocking nature of the crime attracted widespread media attention. It was featured in several true crime documentaries, including episodes on Fatal Attraction and True Crime Daily. However, Stephen's family.
Thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you for being here and watching. I appreciate you.
Distorting the truth and making Stephen out to be someone who was not. His mother, Cora, recalled watching one of the documentaries by accident and being horrified by what she saw.
I'm sorry, Danny, what was you saying about, you said you was dating a guy, huh?
The family urged production companies to stop exploiting Stephen's death for entertainment, comparing it to other controversial true crime retellings, such as the Jeffrey Dahmer Netflix series. Despite their
Yeah.
the case continued to be covered by various crime shows and podcasts. True crime enthusiasts were drawn to the sheer brutality of the act, but for Stephen's loved ones, it was a never-ending nightmare.
Yeah.
Stephen Coleman's murder was not just another crime; it was a calculated, gruesome act committed by someone he had once loved and trusted.
Something. You gotta be connected to something, right? Because my thing is this. Okay, like I'm the same way, right? Like you don't have to be you know, over Christian, right? Or whatever, right? Yes, but exactly. But I need to know, how do you handle conflict? How do you handle stress? What do you do when, even though you got money or whatever, you're still going to have stress. You're still going to have more money, more problems, right? So how do you handle that? Do you spaz out? Do you crash out? Do you isolate? Do you go in the basement and I won't hear from you for 5 days because you're stressed out? Like, how do you handle it? And if you have a source that you're connected to, then 9 times out of 10, when you're stressed, you're going to go to that source, right? Yes. Yes.
The outdoor deadly shooting happened just after 10:30 last night. Officers were called to a neighborhood on First Avenue and 320th Street.
Exactly.
That's where they found a 22-year-old man with a gunshot wound who later died at Harborview.
The friend you trust turned into the person who ends your life. Imagine laughing in
Yeah.
a small house party one night and
Yeah.
gone the next morning. Tevin Jindakama was a 23-year-old
Yeah.
nursing
Oh,
student
man.
who
Especially when they got
competed
money.
for others and
Especially when they got money.
He and his family went to Clover Park Technical College and spent evenings with friends and church groups. But the person he trusted enough to invite to a birthday hangout became the person who changed everything. Sometimes petty slights spiral into something nobody sees coming. Life can flip on a single moment. It took less than 2 minutes for a friendly goodbye
Yeah.
to become a
It's not
fatal
showing.
attack. Before he could get help, Tevin had been shot and rushed to the hospital. How did it all happen so fast? How did the shooter slip away, try to hide, and still get tracked down?
Exactly.
How did body cam
How are you showing that?
witness recall and a small trail of discarded items lead police to an arrest? Stay tuned as we uncover the story of Teddy Cameron.
No. No, you need to already be in shape.
Welcome to Viral Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories.
That's what the pastor was saying too, about potential, and about we can't be thinking that we could save people or change people, or you know, when they get with me, you know, I'ma love them to faithfulness, you know, or I'ma love him so good that he gonna work on his finances, or he gonna budget good, or he gonna have self-control because he gonna have me, you know. Oh yeah, he was doggish before, but once he get me, like, they is what they is, and once they show us that, we gotta believe
A
them.
new culture, a different climate, and a new school system, all while trying to
My
hold on
thing
to the
is, I was
values
talking to
his
my
parents had
friend.
instilled in
We were
him.
having a conversation
Despite these
about this,
obstacles,
and I told her,
Tevin
I
acted
said,
quickly. At school, he earned a
I said,
reputation as a
when you get
bright
with
and diligent
somebody,
student.
I said,
Teachers
you have
often
to
praised his attentiveness in
you have
class
to
and
think
his
like,
willingness to
okay,
help classmates who were
the
struggling.
way they are
He had a
right
strong
now, are
curiosity about
you
the world
willing
and a particular
to
interest in
be with
science and
them
medicine, which eventually
the
guided
way
him
that they
toward a
are
career in
right
nursing.
now? Exactly.
Outside
If
of
they
school,
never
Tevin
change,
was
are you
active
good
in
with them
both
right now?
community and church activities. He
Because what
frequently
if
volunteered
they
at local
change for
events,
you and
helping with
then
food
something
drives,
happened
youth
and they
programs,
relapse
and
or
other
they go back
initiatives.
to who they were,
Friends and
right?
neighbors remembered him
Are
as
you still
someone
gonna
who
want to be
truly
with them or are
cared
you
about
gonna
others,
be over
always
it?
ready to lend a hand or offer support. Even as a teenager, he showed maturity beyond his years, balancing academics, work, and community involvement with quiet determination. By the time he reached his late teens, Teddy's goals became clear. He enrolled at Clover Park Technical College, focusing on nursing, a field that combined his love of science with his desire to care for others. His dedication was evident. He often spent long hours in the library or assisting classmates with difficult material. Professors admired his diligence, and peers respected him not only for his intelligence, but also for his kindness. Outside the classroom, he maintained strong
It
social
did?
connections,
Oh
spending evenings with friends
no.
playing basketball or discussing their dreams for the future. Tevin had a clear vision of becoming a registered nurse and approached that goal with focus and determination.
But did
He
they do it on
marked his
purpose
fate
or
with
what?
purpose and promise. PJ Lange grew up in a very different environment. Born and raised in Pacific Washington, his
Yeah.
early years were marked by instability and
Wow.
frequent run-ins with the law. While details about his family are limited, public records show he was involved with the justice system from a young age. By his teenage years, Lange had faced multiple criminal charges, including assault in the second
Going
degree,
there or coming
assault in
back?
the third degree, and
Mm.
first-degree burglary. These early offenses suggest a life where structure and guidance were limited, and negative influences were more prominent. Friends and neighbors described Lange as someone who struggled to find direction. Unlike Tevin, who thrived academically and socially, Lange's youth was shaped by repeated encounters with
Yeah.
authority. Before the incident that would change both their lives,
I
Lange
never
was serving
been.
time in a rehabilitative youth facility designed to give young offenders guidance and opportunities for reform. However, he had recently fled from the facility. On the morning of August 7, 2023, what started as a regular birthday celebration quickly turned into a tragedy that would shatter trust and change lives forever. Devin J. DeCamau, a
I
young
know.
man known for his kindness and respect for others, had been invited to a birthday party by two friends he trusted. No
Yeah.
one else at the party knew these friends personally, but the host welcomed them warmly. The atmosphere was calm, with music playing softly in the background, food laid out, and small groups of people playing cards and chatting. At first, everything seemed ordinary. Tevin and his friends enjoyed themselves, blending seamlessly into the celebration.
Everything.
The tension simmered under the surface. PJ Lange, one of Tevin's friends, had a history of volatile
That's why you
behavior.
gotta tap
Small
in,
slights and
girl.
interruptions, which
Do
might feel a
something.
little more, could trigger intense anger in him. On that morning, Tevin innocently interrupted PJ during a conversation, an act that seemed harmless but struck directly at PJ's ego. Others noticed the tension but didn't realize the danger it would escalate into. When the party moved down and Tevin's friends prepared to leave, PJ followed them outside. The confrontation escalated quickly. Witnesses later described Tevin's calm demeanor in contrast to PJ's sudden aggression. In a moment of rage, PJ pulled a firearm and shot Tevin twice in the chest. Tevin, though critically injured, summoned every ounce of energy to rush back toward the house, calling for help. Blood seeped through his clothes, and neighbors who had been enjoying the quiet evening were suddenly confronted with chaos and screams. Police were alerted almost immediately. When officers arrived, Tevin was still alive but in critical condition. Emergency responders worked swiftly to stabilize Tevin, while officers canvassed the neighborhood for witnesses. Neighbors described the panic seeing Tevin running, hearing gunshots, and spotting PJ trailing behind. Witness statements, combined with footage from street CCTV and nearby ring cameras, helped reconstruct PJ's movements. The recordings captured him leaving the scene, attempting to change his appearance by removing his shirt and blending into the surroundings. Despite these efforts, PJ was located miles away from the party. He offered little resistance when police approached, appearing exhausted and dazed, almost in disbelief at what he had done.
You're contacting one no shirt, gray sweats, just north of Safeway in the parking lot. Hey, put your hands up.
Come to us. Keep your hands up.
I'll let you do the talking.
Right. Take off your backpack. Put it on the ground. Keep your hands up.
Yeah.
Take your backpack off. Turn around. Take your backpack off. Stop. Put your head right back up. All right, turn around, face away from me, and walk backwards.
Something in this pocket there.
Good.
Relax with you.
You better cuff.
Yeah.
Okay, have a seat for me, okay?
Yeah. It's okay.
Alright, so you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you in a court of law.
Can you please take off the shades?
The what?
The shades on my head.
The shades?
Yeah, the shades.
Go on, Heather.
The shoulder. Yeah.
Do you want to talk to me about what's going on today? Nothing? Take your for what?
Where is his shirt at?
Alright.
Officers handcuffed him carefully, searching him for weapons and securing evidence. A firearm was recovered on his person, confirming his direct involvement in the shooting. Body cam recordings captured PJ expressing a mix of guilt and helplessness, his demeanor subdued as he was transported to the station. Investigators conducted thorough interviews with neighbors and party attendees.
When did your party start? Like, when did you guys start partying for your birthday?
We started at 6.
Came over by himself. Said a friend of mine invited
Girl, he got you red roses too, girl. You might have to forget him this time. Forget him this time. He got you red roses. A dozen of them. That's a good one.
He don't say sorry though. Like he's not apologizing. He thinks this is the apology. And it's like
Yeah.
that's toxic. Like that only
Yeah.
bad patterns. Like you gonna do that every time.
Yeah, but some people, they don't do nothing. Just sweep it under the rug and just keep going. They don't even try to do nothing. Yeah, they like, sorry, my bad. Or they don't say nothing and they just wait till you feeling better and then now they just want to talk and sweep it under the rug. So at least he try in the way that he know how to try, and that's giving a gift, and it's things that you like.
And now you need to ask him for something else.
Yeah.
Reckless can be do.
Right, okay.
Stop being like that.
But like, and that shows that like he know what you like. He know you like strawberry acai. Like somebody else who didn't know you or care, you know what I mean? They just send you some Red Bulls up there or a card up there or something. You be like, I don't even drink this.
He asked for medical attention, though he was physically unharmed.
No, for real though. It's effort.
You know his name?
Kevin.
So a friend of yours invited Kevin?
Yeah.
You didn't invite him?
No. But when they told me that Kevin was invited, I just said, yeah. Because I've hung out with him before.
Do you have a relationship with Kevin?
No.
So you're just a friend?
I'm just a friend of a friend.
Not the romantic relationship.
Okay.
Who's the friend that told you they invited Kevin?
I don't know a friend, but he showed up and he told me like a friend invited me. I was just like, oh.
My next client, I don't know how I'm gonna do her hair because we're doing miracle knots, right? But she's allergic to gel, so I can't use any product on her hair. So it's like conditioner. Yeah, maybe, huh? Yeah. Cause I'm like, I need something to put on my fingers. I don't even know, girl. I don't even know, girl. I have to find out. I'm gonna have to find out. I'm like, okay.
The professionalism of the officers ensured the arrest went
It
smoothly,
don't.
preserving evidence
Yeah, it
and
just lifts out,
maintaining
girl.
control of the
Just take the
tragic
braid
scene.
out as
PJ
normal.
had a criminal
You're just gonna
history
use a
that made his
comb and start from the
apprehension
bottom.
more
And just take it out like that. And if you do it that way, the crochet pieces just
recently
fall
escaped
out as
from
you're
the
taking the braid
juvenile
out.
center while
Don't
serving a
pull the
sentence.
piece out or you see it right there, pull it down. Don't do anything, just take it down as normal. Yep. And if you want, you can always come back and I'll take it down for you.
At the hospital, doctors and nurses immediately began life-saving measures.
Yeah.
They worked tirelessly, following procedures designed to make a difference between life and death.
Yeah, but no, it's good. I've done it twice on my hair, so. And I had no problems. Yeah, my hair grew a lot. Like, cause I had my last ones, I had them in for 2 months. Yeah, I put them in December 30th, and I just took them out 2 days ago, and I just redid this the day before yesterday. Yep. You can do whatever. Yep. Right away too, cause it's just your hair braided, so it don't hurt. You know what I mean? To flip it, put it up. Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Just let the girlfriend come and let him see you. The girlfriend. Can you just keep an eye on him? Yeah.
At approximately 12:24 p.m., Tevin was pronounced dead. The news spread quickly through the community, first in quiet conversations, then through calls, messages, and social media. Shock and sorrow rippled through everyone who knew him. A young life full of promise had been cut short, leaving family, friends, and neighbors grappling with grief, anger, and disbelief. The police investigation continued beyond the immediate arrest. They gathered CCTV footage from the surrounding area, camera clips from nearby houses, and detailed witness accounts to reconstruct the incident. Every angle of PJ's movements was analyzed from the moment he left the party to the time he was taken into custody. His attempt to disguise himself by removing his shirt was noted, as was the firearm he carried. Neighbors described this scene vividly. The rush of adrenaline, the cries for help, and the confusion of a normal evening turned deadly.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law.
Can you take off the shades? The shades on my head.
Shades?
The shades.
Do you want to talk to me about what's going on today? Nothing? Take you to court.
PJ was taken to the police station for booking.
She's trying to get admittance. Take you in for what?
Including convictions that legally prevented him from possessing a firearm. With the discovery of the weapon, the witness statements, and the video evidence, law enforcement had clear grounds to charge PJ Landy with second-degree murder and unlawful possession of a firearm.
PJ! Wake up, buddy! PJ! Wake up, buddy. We gotta get up. We gotta get up, man. I gotta get your picture. Won't take long. Go back to sleep. Alright, face the wall for me. Or actually, put your back to that wall. There you go. Can you pull your hair back a little bit?
They say people be so tired after they kill somebody because they adrenaline be so high. So when they finally sit down and, relax, they be knocked out. Yes. Mm-hmm. I know.
It takes a while. Margaret, it takes a while. It takes a while.
No, I don't want to hear what you're saying right now.
You're allowed to feel how you're feeling. You want to be angry. Be angry. Be angry.
And I'm sad.
Be angry. No, Margaret, be angry.
No, I'm like,
No, Margaret.
look at this.
Margaret. Right now, you feel angry. Be angry.
I don't know what's going on.
That's okay. It's the first
tell you to sit down and just take some deep breaths.
Okay. You need to be anchored. Can you help me out here? Just get one more photo and then we'll get you back in your cell. Get you some cup of noodle. Alright, let's go back. We'll put you back in there right now. Come on. So knees up on the bench in the center section there, facing the wall.
The arrest highlighted the rapid response of law enforcement and the careful documentation of the crime scene, witness accounts, and suspect behavior. Body cam footage, ring camera recordings, and interviews with witnesses together provided a detailed and verifiable record of P.J. Langley's apprehension following the tragic shooting of Tevin Kamau. The trial of P.J. Langley for the murder of Tevin Jr. Kamau began in mid-October 2023 at King County Superior Court. The courtroom was full of family, friends,
I wash mine in the shower,
all seeking answers
and I usually split mine into 2 sections. You can do 4 if you want, and then I just wet it, and then shampoo, I just rub it on there with both hands. And I don't really manipulate like my scalp, you know, to keep it from getting frizzy and stuff. So I just do it like that, and then I do the conditioner. And then let it, I brush it too while I'm in the shower, like with the conditioner in there. Makes the curls like really pop. And then I'll let it air dry or use a diffuser.
And highlighted his youth and potential for rehabilitation. After 3 days of deliberation, however, the jury found him guilty on all counts. Sentencing took place in early November 2023. Tevin's family gave emotional statements, speaking about his kindness, ambitions, and the emptiness left by his death. Friends echoed these feelings, stressing how senseless the loss was. The prosecution asked for the maximum sentence, pointing to the premeditated nature of the crime, while the defense once again requested leniency because of Langley's age. Judge Sarah Williams sentenced Langley to 25 years in prison without the possibility of parole. She noted that, although he was young, the deliberate and violent nature of his actions required a strong response. The ruling offered some measure of closure to Tevin's family and the community, even though the pain of his loss remains. The trial highlighted the serious consequences of impulsive violence and the need for accountability. If you find this story meaningful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more real-life stories that matter. And as always, stay safe and look out for one another. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Body camera video captures it all, from the initial emergency response to witness statements.
And when I came out, she was right there. She was like, I got shot. They took my kids.
And even the family's reaction to the news.
What happened to him? What do you mean she was shot?
This Georgia mother was gunned down in her own home by a woman claiming to be a friend she met online in a mommy group. Instead, the suspect kidnapped her 6-week-old twin boys and made a break for it.
She kept saying,
wow.
I'm taking the boys.
This is the story of Angela Montgomery, a 23-year-old woman from Lincoln, Georgia, whose disturbing obsession led her to commit an unthinkable act. Posing as a new mother online, she befriended Gabrielle Rogers, a 23-year-old new mom of twin boys. But what began as a seemingly innocent connection turned into a chilling nightmare. On a fateful day of 2021, Angela Montgomery arrived at Gabrielle's Savannah home, pretending to bring items for the babies. Moments later, Gabrielle was shot multiple times, and her newborn sons, Mateo and Lorenzo, were taken. As investigators raced against time to find the twin babies and shooter, the city was shaken, and the question arose, who was Angela? What drove her to plan such a horrific crime? Welcome to Viral Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories. This story takes us to Savannah, Georgia, a city in the South known for its old buildings, brick streets, and big trees covered in moss. About 30 minutes away is a small town called Lincoln in Effingham County. That's where this shocking story begins. Angela Montgomery was a 23-year-old woman living in Lincoln at the time of the incident. She lived in the Lost Plantation neighborhood on St. Andrews Road, a typically quiet area where residents described her as polite and unassuming.
I'm making this video more so because I hope it goes viral. I want Chatham County in Savannah, Georgia to know that I'm coming for them. Yesterday I called 911 and it went to voicemail. Then I called back. When I called back, I told them, hey, some lady just hit me on the road, wouldn't pull over. I pulled over and she pulled a knife out. You know, yeah. And, you know, I got back in my car and I'm driving, and can you have an officer come to my location? I was told no, that no officers will be sent. That if I want an officer sent, I had to turn around and go back to where it all started. And I said, well, she's following me. So would you like me to turn around? She said, well, you turn around and you call me when you get there, and then I'll send someone. So should I have turned around and sat there and give her more opportunity to hurt me while I have my kids in the car? Let me know. The story continues. That's just a snip.
Angela was engaged to be married and often posted videos with her fiancé.
So, story time. 2 days ago, I was this girlfriend to this guy. You know what I'm saying? Right? Well, now I'm the fiance. And, this one's for future. Tony, just stay on my man phone.
Girl, what? Some girl in his invites, huh? You know what that sound like? We got engaged because he was being messy. So he said, I'm gonna marry you. Please take me back.
One neighbor even described her as always nice and said their interactions had been nothing but pleasant. Angela also told others that she was pregnant, expecting twins in fact, but people noticed something odd. She never appeared visibly pregnant.
Oh, this the girl that stole the babies. Okay, she crazy. Okay. Nuts. Okay. Nope, that's what he just said. But she was telling people that she was pregnant, but they noticed that she wasn't visibly pregnant. And she was lying, saying she was pregnant with twins.
Secretly weaving that detail into her identity as a soon-to-be mom. Her demeanor and the narrative she presented were convincing enough that no one
Dang. So she must have been watching that girl on Facebook. Became friends with her and stuff, and had a whole plot.
But beneath the surface, a much darker truth was waiting to be uncovered. One day, Angela met 23-year-old Gabrielle Rogers on social media. Gabrielle is a mother of twin boys. The two bonded over their twin pregnancies. Gabrielle was affectionately known as Gabby. She was only 23 years old, but already balancing an incredibly full life. She had just welcomed twin baby boys, Matteo and Lorenzo, into the world, and was overflowing with pride and joy at becoming a mother. According to those closest to her, Gabrielle was thrilled that both her boys were born healthy and without complications. She loved being a mom and embraced it with everything she had. At the same time, she was working hard and pursuing a master's degree, juggling the intense demands of motherhood, work, and school all at once. Her close friend Jamari said it best. She was proud, happy, and willing to do anything for her boys. Her strength and ambition didn't go unnoticed. Gabrielle was known for being devoted, resilient, and kind-hearted. Family and friends described her as someone who would fight fiercely for the people she loved, especially her children. She had a strong support system, including her best friend Jamari and her sister Brianna, who both jumped into action to help her during the most difficult time of her life. Gabrielle met Angela through a Facebook group for new mothers, a space meant to be safe, comforting, and supportive. What started as simple online interactions blossomed into what Gabrielle likely saw as a genuine friendship. Angela portrayed herself as another new mom, someone who could relate to the ups and downs of motherhood. Over several months, they had communicated and even met in person. Gabrielle considered Angela a supportive friend, recalling how Angela had visited her in the hospital and brought gifts while Gabrielle was still pregnant. But no one could have imagined how this seemingly harmless friendship would unfold. It all began in the weeks following the birth of Gabrielle Rogers' twin boys, Matteo and Lorenzo. Gabrielle, like many new mothers, turned to social media for support and joined a Facebook group for moms. That's where she met Angela Montgomery, though at the time, Gabrielle only knew her as Kathleen Daniels. Angela presented herself as another young mom, friendly, supportive, and even generous, dropping off gifts and chatting about motherhood. They had formed what Gabrielle believed was a friendship. On May 11, 2021, a Tuesday morning that would change everything, Angela showed up at Gabrielle's home on the 1500 block of Northeast 36th Street under the pretense of drop-off formula. Gabrielle, trusting this woman she had met multiple times before, let her in. What happened next was nothing short of terrifying. Angela launched a sudden, violent attack, attempting first to strangle Gabrielle with a phone charger cord. As Gabrielle fought for her life and the safety of her children, Angela shot her 3 times, once in the head, once in the chest, and once in the leg. Somehow, Gabrielle managed to escape her home, bleeding heavily and in shock. She made it outside of her house, where she collapsed on the porch, saying that her babies had been taken. The neighbor, who never heard the shots but saw the blood and chaos inside Gabrielle's home, including a car seat and overturned furniture. She called 911 and tried to keep Gabrielle conscious until paramedics arrived. Gabrielle, in her barely coherent state, kept crying out names, Catherine, Kathleen, desperately trying to identify her attacker.
Where's she shot? Where's she shot? I was in the house and somebody banged. They didn't ring the doorbell at first. They just started banging, like something like the police. And I'm like, and I'm trying to get to the door because I'm going down to the den with my youngins. And by that time, I guess she figured to hit the doorbell, so she actually hit the doorbell. And when I came out, she was right there. She was like, I got shot, I got shot, I got shot. They took my kids, they took my kids. She was just panicking. And so she sat down on my bench for a few minutes. Then she laid back. Then she got up again, and she kept saying, Catherine, Catherine. And I said, you know, because I called 911 while I was talking to her. She said, call 911. I've been shot. I've been shot because I didn't see it at first.
Girl, did you put pressure on the woman?
Right.
Whatever. So I kept
Don't
talking to
sound
her,
like
trying
that.
to keep her coherent, because I know I don't want her to pass out on me. Well, she did pass out before you guys got here. So I don't know anything. I never heard no shots. She just came to my door, because she don't have a phone over there.
She ain't got no phone with twin babies.
So then she walked over this one?
She ran. The scenes inside the house, it looks like it happened right from the living room. The car seat is sitting right there. There's blood kind of like all around the car seat. She said that she has kids inside. She just heard banging and hollering at the door. When she came out, she was collapsed in front.
And the kids are gone.
The suspect. Suspect is a Kathleen Daniels, black female. This is straight from the victim. She's talking. Kathleen Daniels, she's black female and works at Memorial Hospital. Came here, supposedly she met her in a mommy's group, and she was bringing her formula. And then next thing she knows, this is what a friend over there said, that she was meeting this lady from on a mommy's group, bringing her formula, and next thing she knows, she came home, the friend came here, and there's blood everywhere. And, but coming from the victim, Kathleen Daniels, black female, works at Memorial Hospital. She's the one that shot her and took the kid.
Did you get all that?
But she don't know what vehicle she was driving. She didn't see.
What do we care about? Well, the victim and the children.
Correct.
The victim is here being treated. We care about finding the kids.
All right, let's go then. I got a photo.
See if you with they're at EMS. I guess they went to Memorial.
I'm trying to put a caller now. Yes, baby. We are coming back. She's got one hole to the right temple. Patient is conscious and alert, answers questions appropriately, GCS of 15. Actually, GCS of 13. She's got one hole to the left or the right temple. She's got one to left breast. Just inferior and lateral to the nipple. And she's got one to upper thigh, right thigh. She's probably only about maybe 4 inches from the crease of the leg. Patient is answering questions. I have a date of birth. I don't have a whole lot of information. A tourniquet was applied to the right leg prior to EMS arrival. Current heart rate is 117. She shows signs of a monitor of 97. She is on 15-liter non-breather. She's got a BP of 125/82. I did give an 18 in the right arm. We tried a 16 after.
Sorry. Thank you.
The sister of the victim could be seen crying hysterically.
We know who did this? Did they leave? A female took the kids? Hey, my man, you gotta go on the other side of the house. Tell me. Calm down.
Talk to you. Let us talk to you first.
Calm down, brother. What happened to him? When you see what's up? Bro!
That hurts.
She gotta explain to you, man. Hey, look, I get it.
Detectives learned that Kathleen Daniels is an alias, and the real name of the assailant is Angela Montgomery.
Wow,
Police arrived at Angela's home and meet up with her mother, who believed the twins were Angela's.
Right.
Do y'all know whose babies those were?
My daughter.
What's your daughter's name?
Angela.
Those are Angela's babies? Are you sure?
Uh.
You sure Angela didn't lose her babies? She never told you? Okay. But you think those are Angela's babies?
That's what she said.
Is that the first time you've seen those babies? Put them in the car. Oh, you got the baby?
Oh, yeah.
Front seat.
Imagine you go on that video, they're telling you how you were kidnapped as a baby.
Right. And be able to look it up on YouTube.
Right. An officer putting you in a police car.
Yeah.
Hey, darling.
Oh.
Hey, darling.
Somebody advised we got both babies. That's all one. Somebody advised we got both.
We have both.
Wow.
Two babies, Lord.
I know. And shot the mom. She in the hospital. She worried about her babies.
Hi, baby.
Aww.
First responders rushed her to the hospital in critical condition. She would undergo emergency surgeries but survive miraculously. While in the hospital, police give Gabrielle a photo lineup, and she identifies Angela as the woman who attacked her and stole her babies.
Ready for the next photo? Who's that? You recognize her? Who's that?
Thanks to Gabrielle's statements and the swift mobilization of law enforcement, detectives tracked Angela Montgomery to a home in the Clyde Loft Plantation neighborhood on St. Andrews Road in Lincoln. At around 2:30 p.m., a little more than 4 hours after the attack, SPD detectives, along with SWAT teams and the Lincoln Police Department, descended on the property. Angela was found hiding in a closet with the same firearm she had used on Gabrielle. The two babies were there too, miraculously unharmed, though shaken.
I swear on everything I love.
Girl.
I got a call. You can check my.
Oh, this her. I thought it was the other girl. Wait, is that? No, that is the girl. Yeah.
Her name is Destiny.
Destiny?
Her name on her driver's license reads Destiny Scott 2598.
All right. I was in the same thing. What are we talking
I
about?
got a call telling me to come to Gabby's address, and I did. By the time I showed up there, I promise I just drove off. I didn't even, I was driving my sedan this morning. I saw everything that was on the thing, and I knew for a fact I'm not supposed to. I knew whose kids came into the house. The first time I ever saw those kids this morning was at the St. Joseph's. That's where I saw them. Now,
Yes.
did my gut tell me
The Braids.
that it was Gabby's kid and Gabby probably didn't just let this go? Maybe. Honestly, Gabby was friendly, so I don't know what I thought. But I didn't ask any questions, and I said, what do you want me to do?
Days later, investigators get a clearer picture of the attack when Rogers herself explains what led up to the shooting.
She came behind me with a charger cord, phone charger cord, and wrapped it around my throat. And was trying to like choke me with it. But I had you like kind of push her back.
Okay.
And like got out from under it. And then I was running and I heard a pop. I was trying to get to the boys. But the door was closed and I was like, I need to go get help. And then I heard another pop. And I fell. And then I got up. Went to the neighbors. They were on their door.
Wasn't for her kids. Her kids answer all that extra.
Yes. Okay. Because that girl would have killed her. She would have killed her and took her babies and been out. And she already lied to her family and told them that she had babies.
Couldn't find her phone. And then she kept saying, I'm taking the boys.
I know. Or Facebook, because she said she made her on Facebook.
You're not irritating my kids. She was like, they're not.
Too much technology.
And I'm like, they are.
Technology, cameras.
This was before or after the discharge?
Like, they're trying to choke me with their charger cord.
You're doing great. You're doing fantastic. This is an uncomfortable memory.
And I just was trying to get somebody to help. Like, I didn't even know she had shot me. Like, I was just running to get help. And then I remember falling onto the neighbor's doorstep. And then, I see my sister running out of the house. And I'm like, the boys, she took my boys.
Rogers even explained she'd been friends with Montgomery for months ahead of the shooting.
We've been talking for a couple months. We've actually had a couple meetups, which baffled me that this even happened because I never saw the signs. Like, we went to the park and had a picnic with her and her baby.
That was the Thursday before the attack. But she's been in the house a couple before that?
Yeah, she's come over. She dropped some stuff off for me. When I was pregnant with the boys still in the hospital, she came and brought some stuff to the hospital for me. She's just been a really good support. And I just was so confused on what was going on. And
in the end, first responders praised Rogers for her ability to react and protect her sons.
That's some serious mama bear energy. For you to be able to run, because first you ran over to the neighbors next to you in the brick house, and then you ran across the street, 13, 14, 12, 14, right across the street. You were able to take on, you've been shot 3 times, and you were able to tell them, not basically, what you told them what happened. And then you were able to tell your sister, and then your sister was able to tell us. Because of that, we could go and figure it out. And so that was remarkable.
I just wanted to make sure they were okay.
Officers found that Angela had gone so far as to convince her own mother the children were hers. Gabrielle's family and friends were stunned and devastated. Her best friend, Jamari Tripp, recalled how he had spoken to her just an hour before the shooting. Overwhelmed with guilt and disbelief, he later said, I just keep thinking, what would have happened if I stayed on the phone, maybe even 5 more minutes? Would I have heard something? Tripp described Gabrielle as a strong, proud mother who would have done anything to protect her boys, and he believed she had. He, along with Gabrielle's sister Brianna Young, quickly launched campaigns to help cover Gabrielle's medical bills, childcare, and living expenses as she recovered. Angela's arrest sent shockwaves through the community. Neighbors who lived near her in Lincoln were stunned.
Steve Villani says this Lincoln neighborhood is quiet. He says Montgomery lived across the street with her husband and a few other kids.
Very nice interactions. No problems with them at all.
Another neighbor reported that Angela had told people she was expecting twins, though no one had ever seen her visibly pregnant. This chilling detail suggested that Angela had been planning to take Gabrielle's children as her own, possibly after suffering a miscarriage. Her delusion, police believe, was a driving force behind the attack. Once in custody, Angela gave a series of conflicting and bizarre statements during her interrogation. She told officers she had a twin sister named Destiny, who instructed her to go to Gabrielle's house. She also claimed she had recently lost a pregnancy and was planning to break the news to her fiancé that day. These fabrications unraveled quickly. Angela's story included references to seeing the babies at the hospital and being convinced they were her sister's children, although no such sister existed. In court, Angela ultimately pleaded guilty but mentally ill to charges of attempted murder, aggravated assault, and 2 counts of kidnapping. The weapons charges dropped. She was sentenced to 30 years in prison with life on probation. Her defense attorney requested a mental health evaluation, citing her unstable and erratic behavior and delusional claims. While the court acknowledged her mental health struggles, her actions were deemed deliberate, dangerous, and profoundly damaging to Gabrielle and her family. News of the case gripped not only Savannah, but communities across Georgia. It became a tragic example of how vulnerable people, especially new mothers, can be preyed upon even by those who seem trustworthy. It also highlighted the importance of vigilance when connecting with others online. Chief Minter later praised the community for its swift cooperation, saying the case wouldn't have been solved so quickly without public tips and the collaboration of multiple law enforcement agencies. As of today, Gabrielle continues to recover. She survived life-threatening injuries that might have killed someone else. Her resilience is nothing short of remarkable. Family and friends have raised thousands of dollars through the combined GoFundMe efforts. Jamari's fundraiser aimed to raise $20,000 and has surpassed $2,495, while Brianna's family-led fundraiser reached nearly $19,744 out of a $30,000 goal. Both campaigns remain active, as Gabrielle is still undergoing medical care and physical therapy. She has spoken about her experience, describing the surreal horror of realizing that someone she trusted had tried to kill her and steal her children. But she also holds onto the joy of seeing her sons again, alive and safe, after that nightmare afternoon. Angela Montgomery, now 25, remains incarcerated. Her case is a tragic reminder of how desperation, mental illness, and calculated deception can collide in the most unthinkable ways. What happened to Gabrielle Rogers should never have happened. No mother should be attacked and have her children stolen by someone she thought was a friend.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna message Linda anyway and see if she can have them come out and look at it. I hear it, but
I know. It's like trying.
Okay.
9359 Preston Court. My explained it took me that I really supported him from my house a few times. And when I got up to work this morning, walking to the bus stop, I seen him over by the park in that area by my house. So I don't know what his plan is, blocking the work, or whatever he's gonna break my house or nothing like that. So I would like for officers to go by that area and just, check it out. He's already tried to kill me 3 times, so I'm really just really fed up with this. I can't keep moving and changing my life because of it.
Grisly crime scene photos will be what many people remember about this, the second day of the Del Vecchio Patrick murder trial. Patrick accused of killing his ex-wife Deanna Cook. The botched handling of her 911 call led to changes to the 911 dispatch center and how Dallas police handle repeat domestic violence offenders.
Help me, he's killing me. Those were the last words Deanna Cook screamed into the 911 phone line while her own murder played out live on the call. She had trusted the system to save her. She had done everything right, called for help, begged for her life, but no one came. Deanna's body was discovered days later by her own mother and sister, floating in her bathtub, bloated, bruised, and long dead. This is the story of Deanna Cook, a woman failed by the very people meant to protect her, and how her desperate final call for help became the chilling indictment of a broken system. How could a system designed to protect her fail so terribly? And how did her final plea for help become a haunting cry for justice that still echoes today? Welcome to Viral Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories. This story takes us to Dallas, Texas. In the heart of the city is a story so tragic it would change the Texas 911 system. Deanna Cook was born on June 19, 1980 in Dallas, Texas. She was the firstborn daughter of Vicki Cook, a strong single mother, and grew up with 3 younger sisters, including Carlita, who would later fight fiercely for her memory. From the very beginning, Deanna was known for her protective spirit. As the oldest, she naturally stepped into the role of defender and nurturer for her siblings, maturing quickly to help her family navigate life's challenges. Deanna attended South Oak Cliff High School, where she truly began to shine. She was a star athlete, breaking records in track and field, with lightning speed in sprints and relays that made her a local champion. Her talents weren't confined to athletics. Deanna also had dreams of writing and modeling. She was an aspiring author with a creative mind, and her beauty, both inside and out, made her natural in front of the camera. In March 1997, Deanna welcomed her first daughter, Nicia, and a little over a year later, in November 1998, her second daughter, Anaya, was born. Becoming a mother was the greatest joy of her life. Her love for her daughters was unmatched, only rivaled by her affection for her pets, as Deanna was a passionate animal lover.
I love it. Come here.
Everything she did was motivated by her desire to build a better life for Nicia and Anaya. In Deanna Cook's life, there was an individual who had once played a major role, Delvecchio Patrick, her ex-husband and the father of her 2 daughters. Deanna and Delvecchio's relationship began in 2008 and quickly became intense, but it was marked from early on by volatility and violence. They eventually married, but by January 2009, serious problems have already surfaced, with Delvecchio being arrested for assaulting Deanna after a jealous outburst. This incident was not isolated over the years. Their relationship was repeatedly marred by physical abuse, threats, and police involvement. Friends and neighbors witnessed their tumultuous dynamic, including a frightening episode where Deanna ran nearly naked to a neighbor's house, begging for help after Delvecchio had attacked her. In October 2009, Deanna filed for divorce from Delvecchio, and by early 2010, the divorce process was underway, with Deanna requesting the court to have the divorce papers served to Delvecchio while he was in jail. Delvecchio's aggression escalated over time, with incidents involving choking, knife threats, and stalking. Deanna went to social media with her frustrations in a series of posts. My divorce is final. Give your girl a trophy, laughing out loud. Delvecchio Patrick has found me on Facebook. Wow, life is good for me. Dude, get back, Satan. You're not welcome here. Laughing out loud. Too funny. Ha 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 ha. Satan, you lost again. Tell me why I'm cooking potato salad and getting gifts together to take to my mom's, listening to Christmas music happy as ever. Look out the window, and Delvecchio Patrick is busting my windshield.
Alright guys, I gotta go for now. But I hope you guys have a great Saturday. I may see you a little bit later. I do got another client, so I may be back. But hope you guys have a wonderful day and stay positive.
Dude, get a life. Stop trying to prove something. And
God bless you. In a minute.
Stop stalking me as well.